Hello everybody, it's Bangkok Ian here. It's Wednesday the 18th of January. I'm midway through my 7-day working trip in Yangon. It's in the Inya Lake Hotel. Still love this place. This is the first, I've stayed here 5 or 6 times now, and this is the first time I've ever made it to the pool. Because normally when I do these business trips, I fly in on the last flight to wherever, Ho Chi Minh, Yangon, stay overnight, get up at 6, have breakfast, and then go to the whatever meetings I have to go, give a presentation. And the presentations normally have one like 8, 9, and then another one in the afternoon, because the traffic in these places are just absolutely horrific. It takes you like 3 hours to go to different companies most of the time. Anyway, first six trips here I must have made to the Inya Lake Hotel, and the first time I've made it to the pool. As I said in my last vlog, these long trips, they just don't happen. The only reason it's happened this time is that I had a meeting I flew on the Saturday night, and I had a meeting. I was supposed to meet the guy on Sunday, but he never showed up. So I had to fly early to meet the guy from France who never showed up, and then I've got a meeting on the Friday, so I couldn't fly. There's no way I could fly back to Bangkok, get another visa, and fly back for this meeting on Friday. So I've had to sacrifice myself and stay 7 nights here. Yeah, it's good. I mean, yeah, fair play though. This is Wednesday. I've been working. I work all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and I found myself with a quiet day today, so I thought, fuck it, I won't go anywhere, I'll just stay in the hotel. And I found the pool, and yeah, enough said. It's lovely. But yeah, I mean, this is such a rare event for me. Normally nothing like this. It's normally just, as I said, just fly in night before, doing the presentation, whatever, registering the company or whatever, and then flying back, you know. I've always called myself more of an accidental tourist than anything. I don't know if you've ever read the book or seen the movie. I've only seen the movie, 1988. I always remember that because that was the year I started working on the rigs. And it's a good movie by Lawrence Kasdan. He wrote Empire and Raiders and lots of other great movies, Big Chill amongst others. And this is it's very much in the drama vein. Stars William Hurt as a travel writer. Yeah, and the phrase accidental tourist is just perfect for me. The places I've been all over the world, and I've not really seen. I've just seen the airports, and I've seen the hotels, but all the sites, all the major tourist events. Nah, because when I'm travelling, I'm in a different mindset. I'm not in the tourist mindset. Normally, it's a case of me just flying there, doing what I have to do, and getting the hell out so I can come home. You know. I mean, Christ, I've lost count of the number of countries I've visited, and when people ask me, "Oh, you've been there? Did you see this? Did you see that?" I know what the airport's like. I know what that hotel's like. It's really nice. I know. Yeah, that's nice. The bar there's nice, but all the major tourist attractions and that, nah, I just don't know. Oh, God, excuse me. It's hot. Oh, yes, I'm still using my DJI Osmo. Will it track me? Yes, it's tracking. This is cool. So yeah, just call me the accidental tourist. Anyway, I mean, this is so nice, and with it being so nice, it's reminded me of things that were so bad, and so it's time I told the good people of YouTube, as Carl says, GPOYT, about my worst ever trip. And it's quite apt because the next trip I'm going on is in Bangladesh in early February, and my worst ever trip happened to be Bangladesh, and it was the first time I went to Bangladesh. It was in 2000. I quit my old job, left Bolton, and when did I start working? I started working in July 2000. And I've done a couple of hitches in Malaysia on various oil rigs, and then I was offered a like a 1-year contract, 1-year job in Bangladesh, working on the rig for Shell Bangladesh, and it was a French rig. So it's like, yeah, it'd be okay. The food will be good at least. So yeah, this was when was it? Must have been November, December 2000, and never been to Bangladesh before, but I had worked 8 years in West Africa, so I sort of knew what it was going to be like, you know. Anyway, so I flew from Bangkok to Dhaka by Thai Airways, landed in Dhaka, and then met by the local agent, and he took me to the hotel, really cheap, crappy hotel, and spent one night in Dhaka. And overnight in Dhaka, I started feeling a bit poorly, just wasn't feeling right, you know. So thought, fuck, I'm still going to go to the rig, because someone's there wanted to get home, you know, because you don't miss your crew change. That's the ultimate no-no. You show up for your crew change, you know. Anyway, so woke up in the morning the next day, and I was domestic flight from Bangkok to Chittagong. Chittagong is where all the helicopters take off to go to the rigs in offshore Bangladesh, and it's also this huge port where they disassemble these huge ships, and so it's a sight to see. It really is incredible to see. Anyway, flew to Chittagong, got on the rig, and I was feeling bad, really bad, and it got worse and worse over the next 2 days, and it got to the stage where I breathing in, breathing out, and you could hear something in my chest, you know. Really bad. So I saw the medic on the rig, and did the old, stethoscope thing and all that. He said, "Oh, nasty chest infection you've got, baby, and I'm afraid you have to leave the rig and go to the hospital straight away." And we go, "What?" So they chartered a helicopter for me. It's called a Medevac. So I was Medevaced off the rig to a private hospital in Chittagong. I should say the hospital in Chittagong, and I was in the private room in Chittagong. Yeah. Yes, private room in Chittagong, and I was feeling really rough. I thought I was dying, you know. So I got in the all-day running tests and all this stuff, and I got all these injections and tablets and whatnot, you know, and I was zonked. So I was like a zombie, you know. So let's see, it was at night. I think it was like 8, 9 o'clock. I can't remember the exact time, but as I said, I wasn't the only private room in the entire place, you know, and yeah. 8 to 9 o'clock at night, I was drugged out in my skull, and I heard the door open. I thought, oh, okay, must be one of the doctors or nurses coming to check my vitals, because they've been doing that all day, you know. So I thought I'll just continue trying to get some sleep, you know. So someone came in, and then they lifted my sheets. I thought, well, they must be trying to blood pressure or something on my arm. And then I felt the hand go down, lower, under the sheets, grabbing my balls. That made me wake up. So I woke up, startled, looked at who the fuck it was, and it was the room boy. He couldn't have been more than 5 foot, tiny little thing, and he kept saying, "Oh, it's okay," and no, it wasn't okay. And in that instant, Bruce Banner became the fucking Hulk. I got a lot of strength back. It goes to show you, when you need it, you can act, you know. I picked up the fucker and pretty much threw him out of the room, locked the door, and the next day, checked out. You know, the guy from Shell came to see me, the Shell rat. He was looking after me, coming to see me once a day. And yeah, told him what happened. They said, "There's no way I'm staying here. I'm getting the fuck out of this place." And so yeah, I stayed with him a couple of days, and then went back to the rig. But the problem is the guy on the Shell guy, of course, he told everybody on the rig. So just these banners waiting for me, Ian. Oh, Ian, we're so glad you had such a great experience. Oh, tell us more. Go and meet our room boys on the rig. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I mean, just because I've got a nice time here, but who knows what the next time's going to bring, you know? As I said, my next trip's going to be 3 or 4 days to Dhaka. So it's always fun there. And they started killing people there now. Last time I was there, at least they weren't killing people, but that's all changed. So yeah, that's me. That's my accidental tourist, and my Bangladesh molestation story. Okay, that's all from me for now. Thanks for watching. Cheers.